sometimes, uh, the great ideas just pop on you. And I was watching satellite TV the other night. I was sitting there in my recliner, I had some sweet tea in my hand, and it come over on one of them satellite stations about, you need a woman, you go to Match.com. And I thought, well, that's a great idea, on satellite TV. Of course, I don't have satellite TV. I got a cord run across the street to my cousin Steve's house, and he gets to be half price, which I think is pretty good. So anyhow, I got to think about that. I can find me a woman, a wife. I'm a sophisticated guy. I shouldn't have no problem getting any woman. So I called up my brother Steve and asked him if he had any of that internet-y stuff. He said, well, yeah. I said, well, I'd like to come over there tomorrow afternoon and kind of log you on and to this Match.com, find me a woman. So the next day I stopped by after work, went over by my brother Steve's house, and we kind of logged it on, and I find this website, and I'm looking up for Match.com to find me a wife. And they brought all these pictures up of these women. And the first page, had all these women, had little S's written under them. And second page, they had a little M written under them. And the third page, they had a little L written under them, all good-looking women. And then the fourth page had these women, and had three little X's under them, And I thought, well, those little porny star women, that's the kind of women I want, So I picked me out one, and, I sent her one of them texts, messages. I like to, get on the chatty with her and get to know her. So about 2 or 3 days later, we started chatting to each other on these chat rooms, and, got one thing led to another. We decided we're going to meet. And so we went to this restaurant. I might as well give you some sweet tea, too, while I'm talking to her. We going to kill two birds with one stone, as they say. Well, I had a little picture I took off the computer of her face, I was waiting to see her. Lord, she walked through the door. My God, that was one kind of woman. Now if you believe in that evolution kind of stuff, there's Moby Dick's sister come through the door. I know what them little 3X's mean now. They ain't nothing about no porny star. There's no double big woman. And anyhow, we got to talking and discussing life and everything. She told me she's one of them Virgin 80s, and I said, well, that's okay, I'm a Baptist. And she said, no, she said, I like to wait till I get married. I looked at her, I said, lady, the size you are, look like me, you ain't never waited on nothing in your life, you just took it. Well, needless to say, we didn't hit it off too well, but, we dated for 2 or 3 months, and we finally had to break up. And one day she couldn't make no sweet tea at all, not at all. So. But the only thing she could cook was possum. And she fried it, and she baked it. And, I got to know why I pretty well started eating too much possum. I'd come in from work in the afternoon, and I'd start curling up in a little ball, and that was the first sign I should have known something up then. But later on, a couple of weeks later, I got to sleeping out back, hanging from the clothesline. that was a little weird, I tell you. But after that, I figured out we need to break up. Of course, the main thing too was, I had to kill the possums. And, if you've never seen a possum, he smiles all the time. And, it's hard to kill somebody smiling at you all the time. I mean, like, could you kill somebody always going, I mean, that just, so we broke up. So I said, well, I had enough of that internet-y stuff. I was going to try me doing them mail order brides. So, I ordered me one of them Filipini women, short women, and I get, she flew in, and me being sophisticated, I knew right off this don't work, and so, we've been together about 4 months now, and it works pretty good. She makes a great sweet day. Of course, she don't know what it is, but she likes to make it for me. We get along fine. She's a little short woman, you can set your sweet tea right on top of her head, right next to the recliner, right there even with you. She's that kind of short. And, I have scared the other day when I come in work. I found her netting some little booties. I thought there for a little while I was going to be a daddy. I went and got me some of them recycled cigars. I was ready to bust my gut. Come to find out a little bit later, she was just making herself wear shoes. Dumb me. But, I keep her. I don't speak any Filipino, but she don't speak no English, but every once in a while she kind of gets a little too far away from the recliner, and I just whistle at her, and she comes back, that way I can set my iced tea right on top of her head. And, of course, if I know she's that small, I'd got two. And then I could put my ashtray on the other one over here, and God, I'd have had a, pair. But, we're doing okay. I'm fixing here to watch my favorite program, Swamp People. I starred two of my cousins down there in Louisiana, Daryl Harold. I don't know if you've ever seen him, but anyhow, it's fixing to start. So we're gonna watch the show here. I got my sweet tea and excuse me. Yeah, come back and look, yeah, right there. She's drifting off again. Almost got out of reach of my sweet tea. Well, I'll let y'all go, and I'll talk to you again. If you're after a woman, get you little Filipino women.